Hello and welcome back to Stack Play Love as we play through the drafts with the deck which we drafted on video at the end of, well no, it was middle of the week. I almost clicked on play then, that's a terrible idea. What I realised playing the last game was that we don't really have enough creatures to non-creatures, and we have an awful lot of cards that put things into the graveyard, or like Looker will exile 3 cards. And we only had 3 cards in deck at the end of the game. We lost, but we lost because we ran out of threats. So I'm going to put these 2 creatures back into the deck, which puts us at the magical 42. I'd be tempted to put this in, but we don't have that much mutate to make it usable, and it doesn't have the synergy with Ikoria, whereas what did I just put back in? The Protoceratops does, and it gets bigger in theory from some of our excessive non-creature spells, but the Stinger, I don't think we're going to be using it for the cycling damage, but we are probably going to be cycling it if we draw it late. So Hitchhikers and all that, we'll go with 42. Tempting to put the Mysterious Egg in, but we really don't have a mutate deck. We have a ramp, sneak a big thing into play deck. Whether that works or not. Last time we shuffled, put Luca to the bottom, and then essentially could only birthing pod into medium-sized creatures, which is unfortunate, but that's just the luck of the draw. Again, we're against gold people, which seems unfair, but we have got a ridiculously high win rate in draft compared to everybody else in silver. So we do not have green. We do not have cycling. I'm going to risk it, but realistically, in the new mulligans, we probably shouldn't. Okay, so he's some form of aggro or mutate. Monstrous Step has colourless mutate, which we are definitely going to, not mutate, cycling, which we are definitely going to be using next turn if we do not draw a green. See, that's got mutate 4. It's one of those odd ones that gets more expensive. Okay, so it's black-white keywords. I get this deck. I understand it. Everybody was telling me black-white humans was the best thing in this, but it is not. It is black-white keywords. Probably do want to play that on turn. This having trample would be brilliant, so I want to cycle the Monstrous Step. That's why we've put too many cards in the deck, so that we can cycle some good cards and bin them. Now he plays a decent 3-drop and we probably lose. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's not good. That essentially makes any of his menace creatures unblockable. It's like functionally unblockable. We want the double green, even though we had no green in our starting hand, which is quite amusing. Cannot afford to wait a turn to mutate. We can't block that 2-2, but we can block the others. So now he has to give them menace to be able to get them to punch through. Now he should be mutating them with the black uncommon that is 1 double black and giving them menace and death touch or lifelink, probably lifelink at this point. He's thinking about it. Yeah, that's good. By playing our spider, we have reduced it to 1 attack. Okay, that's interesting. That means we can't get through, so there's no point in attacking. This will be a read. I think I'll have to hover that one. No attacks. Yeah, he's having a read of that, going, well, what? Really? But he can block it with the 2-4 and the 1-2. Mind you know, because the first strike damage will kill whatever he blocks it with, so yeah. Yeah, you can attack with that safely because I can only block it when I've got 3 creatures, which I will have next turn. Unless you use some removal. which is highly likely playing mostly black. I do like these tilted decks. This should be tilted green, but there's so many cheap red things in this deck, I need to play it balanced. He doesn't know what to do. That is a good position to be in. He's only got 2 cards. Because we've played a lot out, but we have quite a lot of cycling and such. So, combat trick, combat trick, combat trick. So, at the moment, as long as I give him trample before I do the combat trick of ram through, then this could be a massive blowout. So now my guy has first strike. So he is not doing anything of any real significance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's 9. So I'm not going to be casting that. So we'll give it trample. So now when he sacks his guy, he does not draw his card, but I still do my 3 damage. So, draw a card. Hey! That's pretty cool. We can't though, because we want to play Almighty Brush Rag. Brush Rag. Wag. Next damage. Yeah. So next attack, that guy has double strike. So in theory, we're probably going to get buried by that poacher if we don't punch it. But we really don't have a nice way to put counters on it, or because if we mutated it with the glowstone, then yeah, that's what you want to kill. We effectively, oh, is he sacking a creature to kill it? He's sacking the cat to kill something, isn't he? Because he can cast that spell as if it has flash. Yeah, there's no way you're killing anything other than that 3/3. Yep. So we don't have the mana to ram through. So we could have a 4/4 trample first striker for installments. Can't block that. Can block that. So make my guard better than you because you have no cards in hand. So we both had to kind of use a card, but his is not as effective because my first strike stays around. Oh, that's a nice card. Nice. I think we just need to kill that. I mean, we can't allow keywords to exist. That's just like, yeah, it's tabbed, you can't ping it. Is that non-token as well? Oh no, it can sack tokens. That's ridiculous. I definitely should take the bush meat poacher higher. Health needs food badly as well. This guy's just going to town. That leaves us with 2 mana, so let's have a look. So we currently have 5 mana. And we take 4 damage, which means we're dead if we block the scorpion after that. Do with an extra green source, really. Maybe that was what I should have taken. We don't have our vigilance anymore. Wow, these draft videos are turning out to be really bad for me. Well, I was doing okay with this format until everybody looked at online strategy guides and caught up with me, but also until I started recording. Because in theory, I am literally dead on board if he realises that he can swing with everything. Yeah. Oh no. Because I think he wanted to not lose his bushmeat poacher, which is ludicrous, but swinging with everything there would have meant I either block the 2 damage guy and take 4, or I block the other 3 and take 2. But either way, blocking the scorpion automatically makes me a bit dead. Under. So we have 3/4 reach, and it fetches lands. So we don't have quite as many problems with the green mana. And the main problem we're going to have now is we're just going to keep drawing the stuff. I genuinely think we cannot attack. Because we're on 3. Because that scorpion can die at any time, and we are on 3 life. Yep, he hasn't got a card in hand, so he's doing it now. So, what can we get out of this situation with? We don't really have any life gain because we're red. Red-green. Other humans, so he's got one of those. Doesn't really feel like he can attack this turn. 1, 2, so we've got 8, 7, 8, 9. I can't legitimately cycle the Rex if the next card could be a land. And it is. So, He can block with everything and kill this. But frankly, that would wipe him out. So I think he blocks with the 1-1. Which is good, because it means there's less good blocks for the brush rag. See, my guy doesn't have trample, so yeah, that's what he's doing. Gains a life, draws a card. Oh, no, don't do that. We could do 5 damage, but it's not worth it. Now we just have to hope he hasn't drawn removal. He's got 22 cards left. We've got 22 cards left. And we started on 42 cards. But he's drawing a lot off the poacher, and we've drawn quite a bit off cycling and land fetchiness. Brush rag costs 4 to pump, so we can attack for 7 with that every turn, leaving the 5-6 and the 2-3 back. He's getting stuff out of his yard. That's unfortunate. He's doing 5 mana resurrect spell with lifelink is my prediction. He hasn't got anything with pseudo death touch, I don't think. Because death touch wrecks our day. We get 1 good shot with the 11 level. I can't see it. I can't see what the trick is. It must be in hand. It must be the damage guy. But frankly, we have to. We're dead if we don't block. So we have to represent. Yep, Lurking Deadeye. That's what I was expecting. He's playing the flash deck, so that is a card you take very highly. Ooh. And that's game. We turn our pieces sideways. Serrated Scorpions. Proving to be amazing with the poacher. So yeah, they come back with Menace and Death Touch because of Call of the Death Dweller, which is a 3 mana spell. I mean, it only does everything. So I'm not going to block, I'm going to let him do it. Because he can sack 1 with Lurking Deadeye after combat damage to win. Or I block 1 and he wins. Not Lurking Deadeye, Bush Meat Poacher. No, that was a legitimately well drafted deck that we played there. Which is odd in the 0-1 track. You usually don't see those until you've got at least 1 win. But maybe that was their first game. Cool. Thank you for watching me lose again. I mean, this isn't turning out to be good draft strategy. See you soon.